Hey guys, it's your girl Little Liz. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all well with the global crisis and the racial pandemic going on at the very minute, and the recent killing of George Floyd, and yeah, it's just crazy world right now. So it's just made me think about my experiences as a black woman, in the West. I've lived in about 3 Western countries so far, and I just thought I'll share my experience with you guys. But before we get right into that, can I please ask that you subscribe if you're new to my channel, or if you haven't subscribed, can you please hit the subscribe button below and the notifications as well, so you don't miss any of my videos. And also you like and share, and also comment and engage with me. I need to know what you like or what you don't like, or what you like to see more of. But yeah, let's get right into it. So I've lived in about 3 countries so far. I moved from Nigeria to New Zealand as a young teenager, and I completed high school, and then went on to university. So I went on to do nursing, and the first semester was actually really good. I had good grades. I was fairly happy, and then the second semester I had to go out to do clinical placement. And then in the clinical placement, on the first day, I rocked up to the hospital, and I was met by the clinical coordinator, and who just looked at me like I was pretty much nothing. And the first thing she said to me is, "Where do you think you're going to?" And I was really confused, because look at me, with my white nursing coat, and then my nurse's student nursing coat, and then my watch, and feeling, ready to learn so I can save the world. And I was just met with that. So obviously that was a bit discouraging on the first day. And she just did not like me for reasons which I'll leave it open. I'm not gonna say, or I'll leave it open to interpretation. But she just did not like me for whatever reason. She just did not like me. And she treated me, it was really obvious the way she treated me. I couldn't take breaks like the other people, or the other students. So there was this other students that actually stood up for me, and said, the way I was being treated was really unfair. She actually got a lot emotional than I did over the way I was being treated. And for this reason, the clinical coordinator failed us both. And she's been a nurse for so many years, and she was well known, and she actually said to me, I would never become a nurse. And yeah, so it was quite sad. It was really sad. But what I did, I turned this experience around, and I said, what, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to become a statistic. I'm not going to be what she wants me to be, another black person that drops out. No, it's not going to happen to me. I am not going to let her win. So what I did was, I did not give up. I went to another university, applied for a business degree, and flourished at it. I didn't even have to try with that degree. I did a double major. I came out really top flying colors. I set up an African club when I was at university. I was the president of that, and also I was the first student ambassador of the Human Resources Institute of New Zealand. I was the first ever chosen from my university. I did not let my experience with that lady stop me. I remembered it sometimes, but every time I remembered, I tried to channel that, and you got me so angry when I remembered how I was treated basically like nothing, like a dog, really. But I channeled that energy into, and I said, what, I'm going to channel this energy into the right place and make sure I make something out of myself, which is exactly what I did. So I invested in myself. I read books. I wanted to be the top of my class. I wanted to get an internship. I wanted to rule the world. Regardless of what this lady has said to me in the past. It was really hard. I'm not going to sit here and say it was easy. It's really hard. It's a lot of mental work. So I'm not going to say it was easy. It was hard, but I was ready to invest in myself. So, there are lots of materials online. When I say invest in yourself, it doesn't necessarily mean going to university or bagging a degree or whatever. It's not, it could be that, but it's not the be all and end all. It's also things like reading books, having mentors, investing time in yourself. Like something, a personal goal of mine is to get better at public speaking. I've now enrolled in Toastmasters. Which helps you with public speaking. So those are the things. When I say invest yourself, that's what I'm saying. Read more books, open your mind, broaden your horizon, broaden your knowledge. That's what I mean by investing in yourself, and also having, a mentorship network, having someone to mentor you, having someone who you're accountable to. I've got friends in my life who know what I would like to achieve and when I would like to achieve them, and I'm accountable to them. And they say, Liz, hey, you said you were going to achieve this in 2 months. How are you going with that? Are you on track? Do you need help? Is there anything you can do? How can we help you? So have people like that around you. Be accountable to someone, and also not just receive that, or not just wait to be accountable to someone. Also have other people accountable to you as well. So it's a give and take relationship. We have to help each other grow. So build your community, build your tribe. And also another thing I didn't do, or I did do, was I did not listen to naysayers. The mind is like a sponge. It absorbs whatever it's fed, whatever is around it, whatever is soaked into, it just absorbs it. So even if you think, oh, I've got a very strong mind, and it's not going to bother me, at some point it will bother you. If someone's telling you every day that you're ugly, you start to believe you're ugly no matter how beautiful you are. So that's what the mind does to you. So it's best to just do not surround yourself with negativity. If you know me personally, I hate anything negative. I do not entertain it. I don't want to listen to it. Once again, negativity and criticism, positive feedback. And positive criticism are two different things. Someone could say, oh, you need to do things this better in this way. Sometimes constructive feedback is good. But that's very different in negativity. Negativity is where you've got people just saying, oh, I can't do this because of this, making excuses all the time, or saying you can't do this because of your race, or no black person has done this, so therefore you cannot do it. I am not a statistic. I am who I am. I am Liz, and I'm going to be the best version of me. And that's what you should always aim for. So anyone that doesn't believe that you are going to be the best version of you, you're a work in progress, cut them out. Another thing I did was, just like, people go, when you break up with a partner, you're like, I'm going to get my revenge body. You get your revenge success. Get your revenge success. The next time you meet whoever's been mean to you, or, has not giving you a seat at the table, let them know you don't need a seat at the table no more, because you've built your own table. So that's what you do to get revenge success. So by investing in yourself, by by not giving up, by constantly improving yourself. That's the way that's how you go about revenge success. So another thing I do a lot is I support black brands. So when I've got an event and I need to slay, I go to my Nigerian fashion designers, my Nigerian makeup artists, so support black brands. And also, as black brands, when you're being supported, or black businesses, when you're being supported, also make sure you keep the standard of the service, or the quality of the item you're providing, keep it quite high as well. Because I know I've heard some feedback as to why people do not like to support black businesses, because they feel like sometimes the standard or the standard of the service of quality of product being offered starts to deteriorate once you've got once a black business has got a lot of people supporting them. So please, black businesses, keep the level really high. Don't give people any excuses. This is what I said before. Investing in yourself, don't give people excuse not to support your business. Make sure you've got everything covered. If your customer service is amazing, your product is amazing, your advertisement is amazing, your PR is great, do not give anyone any reason not to support your business or your service. So I don't want this to be a long video. I just wanted to talk about my experience and how I, spun that situation around to work in my favor. And yeah, as always, I'm still a work in progress. And honestly, I cannot wait to that day where there's no such thing as black or white. And then, and all we talk about is either you're a good person or a bad person. I cannot wait to that day. And I know we still have a very, very, very long way to go, but I know we can do this. We've got this. Thanks for listening to me. Have a good one. Bye-bye.